In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to crochet a granny square to prevent against the tilt or a slant that may arise when you are crocheting a traditional granny square. The more rows you add, the greater chance you have of the tilt. We're going to start how we normally do with a chain 4 and slip stitch into the 4th chain from the hook. Then we are going to chain 3 and do our 2 double crochets into the center of that ring. Please refer to my previous video if you need help on starting the granny square. But on this step, this is where we will do our first round. After your chain 3 and 2 double crochets, you're going to do your chain 3 followed by 3 double crochets, and you're going to do that all the way around into the center of that ring until you have a nice square. You're going to do your last chain 3 to make the 4th corner of your square, and then slip stitch into the top of the starting chain 3. Now normally you would slip stitch across the front into the next corner space to begin your row. However, to prevent the tilt or the slant of the granny square, we're going to turn our work. Here you have 2 choices. You can either do a chain 3 directly from here, which personally I don't like to do because I think it leaves gaps in my work, as you can see it on this granny square. So instead, I like to slip stitch into that next chain space. And now I'll do my chain 3 and finish my corner with the 2 double crochets, chain 3, 3 double crochets into the corner. And then you're going to want to complete the row by doing your chain 1s up the side, 3 double crochets, chain 3, 3 double crochets into each of the corners. Make your last chain 1 up the side and slip stitch into the top of the chain 3. Turn your work, and now we're going to begin into the side space. Slip stitch into that space, do your chain 3 followed by your 2 double crochets. Then complete your row by doing 3 double crochets, chain 3, 3 double crochets into each of the corner, chain 1 along the sides, and do your 3 double crochets into each side space. Now I'm going to show you how to change color. Fasten off your current color. I like to pull up a loop, insert my hook from behind in the next stitch over, put that loop back on my hook, and pull it through and towards the back. I think this leaves a nice even edge. You're going to want to make sure you keep turning your work even when you add your new color, because your rows will alternate between right side and wrong side, and you want to keep a cohesive look. So we're going to add our new color. So in the next round, we are turning our work, and you can pick any space you'd like to begin in. Make your slip knot. And attach your new color into the space by slip stitching and chain 3. Then continue with your pattern. And there you have it. By this method, it should help prevent against any of the tilt or slant you would get with your traditional granny square.